Okay, on the front side of the C5, there's a 10.4-inch display screen, which is sealed within the chassis as well. The display screen has two varieties. There's a standard display screen and a View Anywhere display screen. The View Anywhere display screen gives you better viewability in bright fluorescent lights and in sunlight as well. You'll notice the handle for easy carrying. In the base of the handle, these two little openings or apertures, these are the microphones if you're utilizing speech recognition. On the top right-hand corner, you'll notice here's where the LEDs and function buttons are located. On the right-hand side here, you'll notice the LEDs will give you the status of your wireless radio, your battery, and your Bluetooth or personal area network. The directional arrows operate just like they would in a keyboard environment. Up, down, right, left, and the middle one can be used as your enter button or enter key. Around the perimeter of it, there are another series of buttons. These buttons have specific functions assigned to them. They can also be reconfigured to perform special functions. For example, a lot of accounts like to assign the B button to activate the barcode scanner. Other accounts have used the up and down arrows to brighten or dim the display screen. Function A will actually rotate the screen when it's not in a docked environment to either a landscape or portrait mode. The button at the top right with the square icon will activate and open the motion dashboard, which we will cover in more detail in a later section. So, just to review, on the top right-hand corner, on the right-hand side, you have a series of LEDs that will give you a status of your wireless network at the top, your battery in the middle, and your Bluetooth network on the bottom. The cross in the middle are your directional arrows as if they were in a keyboard, up, down, right, left, and center. The buttons that ring the navigation buttons in the middle have specific functions assigned to them. For example, we said that circle A will rotate your screen, and the square button will open up the motion dashboard, which is a shortcut to changing your user settings. And again, some accounts will also use the B button to activate the barcode scanner. So now let's move to the rear features of the Motion C5. Now, on the rear of the C5, first thing you notice is the pen barn and the pen tether. Now, the proper way to remove the pen is to apply pressure by the tip and then gently pull it out by the back end. But in a normal environment, it's much easier for you to apply some pressure to the back end of the pen and just remove it gently using the pen tether. To insert the pen into the pen barn, please always remember, insert the pen tip first and then just push it straight down. We want to try and avoid situations where the pen tip could become broken if you're in a rush and you're trying to insert the pen tip incorrectly into the pen barn. So please keep in mind it can be inserted either way, whichever way is more comfortable for you, but try and always insert it tip first and then just squeeze it into the pen barn. Some of the other features on the rear of the C5, here's the fan cover. It is sealed inside from the electronics that are housed inside the chassis. It can be removed by a qualified person, and you can clean and remove dust, dirt, and disinfect the fan assembly as well. Moving to the top, this is a sealed speaker assembly, so your speaker again is sealed. You have a 2-megapixel camera lens and a light source above it. There is where the battery is housed. The battery is easily removed using the spring assembly and your finger. To remove the battery if you want to swap it. Now let's move to the right side of the C5. Okay, starting at the top on the right hand side of the C5, there is the optional barcode scanner. We will talk about it in more detail in a later section, but the barcode scanner is essentially a camera that will allow you to take pictures or scan patient information, armbands, and medication. The next hardware feature is the on-off switch. Notice how it is ringed with a green LED. This will give you a clear indication in dark environments and so forth that the C5 is powered on. I'll also show you a little bit later via the motion dashboard how you can change the function or modify the function of the power switch to do something like go into hibernate mode, standby, actually do nothing, make it an in-off button, or query the user if they accidentally hit the power button to ask them if they really want to turn the device off. The next feature is the biometric fingerprint reader, which we will also cover in more detail in a later section. Basically, the biometric fingerprint reader allows you to log into the Windows environment using a finger swipe, your thumb or any other finger, and it's a bidirectional, so it can go left to right or right to left. It will also allow you to log into other applications. The next button down has a key symbol on it. This is a security button or the Control-Alt-Delete. Now, you all know when you log into Windows, once the desktop environment appears, the first thing it asks you to do is please press Control-Alt-Delete to log in. If you do not have a keyboard with you, pressing this button activates the Control-Alt-Delete function, which will bring up your username and password fields. The next button down has a camera icon on it. This will activate the 2-megapixel camera and bring up a viewfinder within your screen. This will be used if a range of motion, taking pictures of recording injuries and so forth. Next to last is the RFID antenna. This could be used to read RFID armbands or for asset control functions as well. Lastly, we have our AC adapter cover. Again, as I've been specifying or stating throughout the presentation, everything on this device is sealed, including the AC adapter cover. So if you need to use this in a desk environment where you can just plug in an AC adapter, you can plug it right into the side and power the unit. When it's not in use, it can be sealed shut. Now, moving to the top of the device, we have two buttons and an LED. The button with the barcode scan icon on the top, that'll activate or can be used to activate the barcode scanner. These buttons as well can also be modified to perform an additional function. Right next to it is the RFID trigger. Pressing the RFID button and releasing it will activate the RFID active light. So now you know the RFID antenna is active and can read an RFID tag. The barcode scanner operates the same way. Press, release, and the barcode scanner is activated. The last section we want to cover is the rear or the bottom of the C5. There's really not a lot of action here. This is the sealed connector for the docking station, which we'll discuss next. These pogo pins are sealed, and these are just alignment points that match to the docking connector as well.